Hey guys, welcome to this live. Yes, I would like to welcome you. You can give me a hi. Yes, in this live, I'm going to talk about three major important things that you should do before you start your digital product business, or if you have been doing digital products, or maybe you started and in the middle of the way you abandoned your creation, or you felt overwhelmed and you felt like you don't want to continue. So that is the person I'm going to talk to in this live. So you can drop a yes in the chat so that I can know you are also going through these exact problems that I'm going to talk about. So today I'm going to mention three major key things that you must do in order to see that your digital product that you have created becomes a success. Yes, and if you skip these steps that I'm going to talk about, that's why most people fail in their digital product business, and some people end up abandoning their digital products, or they end up giving up when it's too early. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about in this life, if you see me looking on this side, I have some notes here on my tablet. Yes, that I can't put everything in my head, so I'll be looking here sometimes. So if you see me looking this side, don't feel offended or don't feel weird. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is no validation. Yes, and if you have not validated your digital product, that means you yourself, you are not sure if it's going to sell or not. Everything you see that was created, people had to validate it first in order for them to come up with that idea and bring it on the market. For example, if you see this phone, a person knew that some time or someday people will need a smartphone. People will want to transition from the smartphones which have buttons to a phone which is like a mini computer or a small computer where you can at least do most of your things from it. And that way it will be so easy for the person to do whatever they want. Yes. So if you don't validate your product, that means you yourself, you are not sure. And if you're not sure about your product, trust me, also the people who are going to buy from you, they are not going to be sure about it, because first of all, you yourself, you are not believing in what you have created. That's why validation is important. And if you're asking yourself, how can I validate my digital product? There are simple ways that I'm going to give you. First of all, if you have friends or family members, you can go ahead and ask them. Maybe you can ask around five people and ask them. You can go to them and ask them about your product. You tell them about your product, or you try to pitch it to them and see what their reactions. And feel free to ask them to tell you if there is something that you should add to your digital products that is missing in there. If they give you those things that you should add, don't feel offended, because you want your product to improve and to be better. Because if you provide value, that means anytime you come out with another digital product, these people will always be coming back to buy from you, because your product solved their problem. Yes, so you should validate from your family, friends, your family relatives or neighbors. And another way to do validation, maybe you might be saying, I don't have neighbors, I don't have friends. You can use social media platforms. Nowadays, in the era we are in, there are a lot of social media platforms that you can use. For example, you can go use AI and you can ask it. You can do your product research to know what is working and what is not working. So you can go ahead and ask AI, or you can go ahead and check into Facebook groups, or you can go to AI itself and put in a prompt like this. Maybe according to your digital product, maybe your digital product is for moms who are struggling to lose weight after giving birth, because that's a problem most women struggle with after giving birth. They tend to eat too much when they're breastfeeding or when they are pregnant, and losing that weight sometimes it can be so hard. So you can go ahead and check in those Facebook groups where your moms are. You check in Facebook groups where your product is related and connected to. You don't just go, maybe if it's a Facebook group about maybe prayer, and you start checking something which is not related. Or you can go to AI and ask AI to go and check through the comments of Facebook groups that are related to your product, to go to X and check, to go to YouTube comments, to go to Reddit. There are so many communities out there where you can go and find information that is exactly related to your digital product, and AI can come back and give you feedback to see what people are saying. Or if there are other products on the market, you can ask AI to do a research for you and see what people are complaining about, or what people wish they had in the products that have been on the market. So you can stand on that and create a product that is going to stand out, because you are already creating something that is in need in the marketplace. So that's how you can validate your idea. Another way that you can validate, you can go to places like Google Trends and you check out if your product is being searched for, or if the niche you want to create your digital product, people are actively searching for it on Google Trends. That will be a good way for you to validate your digital product. Yes, that's a good way to validate your digital products. And that's our number one thing that you must do. Instead of you abandoning your digital product, it's better you validate it first, so that you know that what you're creating is in demand, because it is not going to help you to create what you love or what you feel like will work for you, yet it's not going to work for the audience that you are trying to face, or it's not going to work for the people that you are trying to face. So that's the way you can fix that. Though that's the way you can fix that gap of validating your digital product. You can use those simple steps that I have given you, and it's better you take too much time on your research and you can spend less creating your digital product. If you do a research, it will be easy for you to create a digital product that is going to help people, because you've done your research. So when you are creating, you know what you are creating and you are confident that it's going to work, because you know where to start from, you know which direction you are going to. So let us go to point number two. And point number two is overbuilding. Excuse me, I wasn't sitting properly. And point number two is overbuilding, or you can say perfectionism. Yes, in most cases, when people they are starting out in any field in life or in any area. Now we are talking about digital products. People want to be perfect. You want your titles to be perfect. You want your colors to be perfect. You want your fonts to be perfect. But everything you see in life, or anything you see big that people have created, they didn't start out perfect. Some people even started with failing. Actually, it's okay to fail. Yes, it's okay to fail. So don't beat yourself up because you've created a digital product and it failed. Maybe because you failed, you didn't know what to do, or you didn't follow the right steps. That's why it's always good to keep on learning, because the more we learn, the more we cut short the problems that we would have faced. Yes, so don't try to be over perfect. Don't spend like 5 months on one digital product trying to check everything. And by this, I'm not meaning just go there and create something which is vague, something which is not going to help people. No, create something which has value, but don't try to create something like maybe a person who has been creating digital products for 20 years and you want to compete with that. Just be you, just provide the value you have, the knowledge you have in you. Trust me, there is always somebody looking for that knowledge. As long as you are at step two, maybe a person is at step one, they will be yearning to buy your digital product so that they can reach step two where you are. Yes. So that's why you don't have to be perfect, because even those people you see who are maybe at the top of every industry, they started somewhere. All of us, we keep on growing. For example, if a baby wants to walk, they can't master they can't master how to walk in one day. and their first steps are not perfect. So when they are starting to walk, sometimes they will keep on falling. Sometimes they will fall down and they cry and they even don't want to get back up. But the more they keep on walking, the more they keep on practicing, at the end of the day, they are going to master and they will be perfect at their walking. It will be hard for them to fall again because they did not start being perfect, but they just kept on moving forward. They just kept on showing up every day. So that's the mentality I want you also to carry when you are starting your digital product business, or you started and you abandoned it. Maybe you did some things and they were not perfect, but now it's the time for you to change. Maybe you created a digital product and people gave you feedbacks. That's a good thing because you know what to change and what not to change. So, in that way, you don't waste time being too perfect. Start with what you have, the knowledge you have, go ahead and create with that. And nowadays, with the use of AI, you can talk to AI and tell it the type of knowledge you have. Then you can go ahead with AI to help you build on that. Remember, AI is not human and it can never replace you, but it can help you. It can help you to create something that is going to help somebody, that's going to help somebody solve their problem. Remember, every digital product that you are creating, you are solving somebody's problem. They are paying you because they have a problem and they want that problem to be solved. Nobody's going to pay you if you are not solving their problem. They have something that is really burning and they need a solution. So every product that you create, it must be a solution to something. So that's why you don't have to be perfect, because there is somebody who is willing to pay for that small knowledge you have. You might see it as a small knowledge, but somebody doesn't have that knowledge. So if you put that out there, trust me, people out are going to pay that money for that. It's maybe you have knowledge on how to make your a baby sleep at night. There are so many new moms out there who are trying and they are so tired. They are new to the situation of being moms. So it's being too hard for them to make baby sleep at night. Most of the moms suffer with that. But maybe for you, there's a trick that you learned. Maybe you're a mom of five and you have had different experiences according to those five children you've given birth to. So you can go ahead and put that knowledge up, and somebody is willing to pay for that because new moms are always coming up and they will be always looking for this. They will be always looking for things that are going to simplify their life. And if you are not creating digital products, I have created a free guide that can help you. I have created a free guide. I have created a free guide that can help you to kickstart your digital product business. And it's easy to use. It's not so difficult to use. It's easy to use and it's free. Yes, it's free. I'll leave the link to it in the description. So you don't have to start from zero. You can use this and it's really going to help you. You will only just put in your email address, sign up, and you'll be able to download this free guide that I have put. It can help you to start even as a beginner. It will be a clear roadmap that is really going to help you to kickstart off your digital product business. Yes. So I've put the link to this in the description below. So you can go ahead and use it if you want. Yes, you can go ahead and use it if you want to use it, if you feel that that's okay for you. So you can go ahead and use it. I'll put a link to it in the description, so you can go ahead and use that. Yes. So to continue on where I stopped from, I stopped on point number 2, the point of perfectionism. Yes, and I hope you have understood it, or if you've not understood it, you can put that in the comment section below, or you can ask anything in the chat or in the comment section below. I'll be happy and glad to answer you. Yes, so don't try to be too perfect. Even the person who created the light bulb, it took them so many times to come up with the right solution. So you are not going to be the first person to make mistakes. All of us make mistakes, but what can separate you from others? Allow yourself to grow from your mistakes and improve. Yes. So this is going to take us to reason number three, and these are the number three reason is no simple roadmap. Yes, in most cases, most of us we want to start something, but we are not ready to run. Nowadays, in the era where we are in, there is a lot of information everywhere. On YouTube, you'll find videos that are really good and they are teaching you about data products, but most of us we are not willing to put in the time to go ahead and learn all of these things. Yes, or some of us we are too lazy. You we want always a shortcut, but everything good you have to pay a price for it. So I want you to be willing to learn more about your digital product, how you can create it, so many things. And now there are so many tutorials on YouTube. You can ask AI for information. You can ask Google for information. You can join Facebook groups which are talking about your digital product or any other business that you want to venture into. Yes, I would advise you to keep learning and to keep growing. The reason why this is good, it's going to help you to cut short of the mistakes that you would have made, because you can learn from people. And if you are learning from people, you are not going to do the mistakes that they have made. They have learned so that you can learn from them and you can avoid doing what they did that maybe delayed them or stopped them from reaching their first sale. So that's why having a simple roadmap is easy, and that's why I have created that free guide that you can use, where I told you I will leave the link in the description below. You can go ahead and use that. It can really help you, and you can also watch other people's videos which are going to teach you on how you can start. There are so many videos on YouTube which are teaching on how you can start your digital product business, on how you can get your first sale. Even on this channel there are so many videos that I have created about all of that. So when you have a clear roadmap, it helps you to guide you. It's like maybe you have a destination. For example, if a pilot is flying from maybe London to Istanbul, if they don't have a clear roadmap of where they are going, trust me, they are not going to reach Istanbul. If they don't have a map, or if they don't have what to follow, they might end up even crashing. But if they have a clear roadmap, they will know where they are going to fly to, they will know the routes that they are going to use and how they are going to reach there. So that's why it's simple and easy for them to fly and reach there at the time that they promised. But imagine if a pilot was flying from London to Turkey and they don't know the roadmap views, even they will not be able to tell you how many hours your flight is going to take. But if they have all of this information and they have a clear roadmap and they have the knowledge about flying, they have a knowledge about that route, it's going to be easy for them to take you, and even you will be able to trust them with your life by boarding that plane. But if you are not sure about the pilot or about how they are going to fly you there, you might be skeptical of boarding onto that plane. You would want to have a plane which has a clear roadmap. So that's why it's good for you to have a clear roadmap about your digital product business, about how you can start, about how you can create your digital product, which tools that you can use even as a complete beginner, how you can market your digital product. All these things, they're going to be a roadmap which is going to help you to reach your success, because it's not only about creating a digital product, but there's also the marketing part. Because if you create a product, no matter how nice it is, and nobody knows about it, nobody's going to buy it because nobody knows that it exists. You understand me? Nobody knows that it exists. But if you have a clear roadmap on how you can market, on which places you can market from, I'll do another live or showing you different places where you can market your digital product. Yes, so that's why it's important to have a clear roadmap, because after creating the digital product, it does not stop there. First of all, you're supposed to know the place where you're going to sell from. Are you going to sell from your website? Are you going to use other platforms to sell your digital product? Yes, all of those things are important. And after you've got a place where you're going to sell your digital product from, then the marketing part is also important. How are you going to market it? How do you market it and get the right sales? So all of that is important and it's key to your digital product business journey. Yes, and this is going to take us to the next step that is important. I have created an app that helps you to stop guessing and stop wasting your time. You can use this app to validate your digital product idea, to know if this idea is a winner. Is it a hero or a zero? So I'm going to walk you through this app. It's simple and easy to use. It's not that difficult. Even a beginner can use it. Yes. So let me turn it back to my screen right here. So this is the page for the app. If you want, I'm going to leave the link in the description for it below. So I'm going to walk you through this app, how you can use it, how you can be sure if your digital product is going to work and if it's not going to work. So I'll click here and I'll share this on my screen. I'll share this on my screen here. A moment. So this is our screen here. Let me add it here on the stage. So this is our screen here. I hope you can see it. Yes. If you can't see it, you can wave your hand so that I can make the screen to be full here, or I'll just do it like this and excuse me, or I'll just maximize it. So I hope here you can see how this app looks like. So this is the app, and when we come here on this app, it is called Digital Product Validator. Yes, it's for digital products. It's not for physical products. As I told you in this video, I'm talking about digital products. So when we come here, it's going to ask you different questions, and I would I would advise you to put in what the app asks you. Don't put in what they have not asked you, because if you put in what they have not asked you, it's not going to help you. Yes, so I'll scroll down here. So as you can see, the first question here, it is asking us your product idea. So it is going to tell us what you came up with from the guide. This app comes with a guide. So first of all, you go through that guide, read it, and there are also other worksheets that you can fill in for you to be sure about your idea. There are different worksheets that you can go in. Even if you have 5 ideas, you can list them down one by one, and you can go on diving deep and see which one is really going to work for you. So it will depend on you. So when we come here on the app, this is the question that we are supposed to answer first. What is your digital product idea? So since you have gone through the guide and you know the product idea that you want to start with, for example, for me, I'll say maybe curling pages. I'm giving an example, but you have your own idea. Maybe your idea is an ebook on how to make dogs to sleep, or it's an ebook on how to make babies sleep, or on how to make cat sleep. You know, people have pets, so it can depend on you, or it is an ebook on how to keep your children to go to bed early, or how to make your children do their homework early. So it will depend on you, because the more niched down you are, the more it's going to help you find customers, because the more niched down you are, people are going to feel connected to you because you are speaking directly to them. You are speaking directly to their pain point. So what we are going to do here is they are asking us what type of product it is. Here they ask at what is your little product. Yes, I came up with curling pages, but here you can maybe you can put in kids printables or kids curling pages. So it will depend on you. So here there is an arrow that you are going to click on, and this arrow they are asking you to choose the type of your product. So they are asking you, is it a ebook or guide, templates, online courses or workshop, printable or worksheets, and much more. But me, I'll click on printables or worksheets, because in most cases, curling pages belong to printables. Yes. So I'll click on that, and here I'm going to put in what exactly is this for, or who exactly is this for. So I'm going to put in it's for kids. Yes. And you can go ahead and also put the age number of the kids you are talking about. So I'll put kids maybe 5 to 10. So I'll go ahead and click here. So here I'm going to click on next, the problem it solves. So that's the next page on the app, and here it is asking you the problem it solves. The more specific your problem, the easier your product to sell. So here the app is telling you why it's so important for you to be specific, because people want something that is clear. Nowadays people, they don't want to waste a lot of time. Yes, they want something that is good. If they buy it today, they are going to find solution immediately. So here they're asking us what specific problem does your product solve. So I'm going to put in it keeps kids busy. So you can also go ahead and answer according to your digital product. So I'm putting it keeps kids busy. That's what I'll put in, and I'll go ahead to keep on going. Then here they are asking me, have you seen people asking about this problem? That's why, remember I told you about our first point was validation. If you go like in Facebook groups, you validate. If you go on Reddit, other places, and here they are asking you, you can choose one of these. You can choose maybe yes in Facebook groups. Yes, people have asked me, excuse me, yes, people have asked me personally. I think so, but I haven't confirmed yet. Not really, so you can choose one. So I'll click on this one. Then I'll go ahead and choose one that's competition already exists. Then I'll choose yes, because a lot of people are creating current pages according to different things. They are creating current pages for holidays, for summer, for different seasons, for different things, carrying pages about spiritual things, so much more. So I'll go ahead and click on that. Then I'll click, and our next page is about pricing and revenue. So when it comes here to pricing and revenue, they're asking you how much are you going to sell your digital product. Don't go and price your curling page at $27. Yes, because nobody's going to buy that. So it will depend on how valuable your digital product is. And when you're starting out, I wouldn't advise you to price your digital product so high, because nobody's going to buy it. First of all, you are new to the market and people don't trust you yet, and they're not sure about what is in in your digital product. But you can start pricing around from $9, maybe up to $17, and there you can see if your product works out well, then you can go ahead and increase the price. So here I'm going to push it back to $5. And how many sales per month are you hoping to get? So they're asking you. So I'll say maybe 100. Yes. And here they're saying how long that will it take you to get out. Choose 1 to 3 days. And do you have an existing audience? How you can choose no audience if you're starting from a single, or you can choose from under 5 subscribers, so you know where you are. So I'll click on that and I'll click next. So here they are giving me the last things that I'm supposed to put in, and then after it will be the last part of the app. So here they're asking me, where are you? Why are you the right person to create this? First of all, you can put in why you are the right person to create. Maybe you have created a digital product, like I gave you an example about moms who are struggling to lose weight after childbirth. Maybe you were mom too, you have been through that and you were able to lose weight. You can go ahead and put in that reason. Or if you were a teacher and you've been creating curling pages, you can go ahead and put that. So I'll go ahead and put I'm a mom. And I know moms need their children to be busy off screen. So you can go ahead and explain your reason. As I told you, the more specific you are, the more the app is going to help you. What will make your product stand out? I will say I have created it. I have created this before. So I'll click on validate my idea. So now they are going to validate your idea. First of all, they are going to tell you what will come out of your product, and it will be up to you to follow this. And maybe either if you want to change, you can go ahead and change your product idea. So here they are telling us validation verdict. So here they are telling us possible needs for more specific. They are telling you that you need to be more specific. And here they're telling us your idea isn't bad. It's just not specific enough yet. It's generic. And remember, I told you people are not ready to buy anything that is generic. People want something that is specific, something that is going to help them. So the more specific you are, the more your digital product is going to sell and it's going to help change people's lives. So as you can see here, they're telling us, according to my digital product, if I go with it, this is how much I'll be making every month. For the full year, this is how much I'm capable of making, and the time to view, they'll also put it here. And they are telling me if it is any demand. Yes, they are telling me market demand, so it's okay, people are demanding to eat. Problem and the competition landscape, your authority, revenue. So here, and they are telling you how you can go ahead here down to change your digital product so that you can come up with the right results. And here you can go ahead also and download this report so that it can help you to go ahead and do your research more. So I hope that has been of help, and I'll leave the link to that in the description below, so you can go ahead and click on that link to get that app if you feel you are interested in it. So I'll leave the link to that in the description below. Yes, I'll leave the link to that in the description below, so you can go ahead and use that app to validate your digital product. Yes, you can go ahead and use that app to validate your digital product, and it's really going to help you. And if you have any questions that you want to ask about how you can start your digital product business, you can put it in the chat so that I'll be able to answer them. Yes, and if there's anything that you want to ask, even though when this live has ended, you can go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Yes, so you don't have to feel scared for you to start your digital product business. If I can do it, you too can do it. It's not difficult as long as you follow the right roadmap. It's going to be easy for you. And as I've told you, I'm going to put a link to my free guide that can also help you kickstart off your digital product journey. I will leave the link to that also. Oh, excuse me. I will leave a link to that also in the description below. My microphone just got out. Yes. Oh my god. So I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So if you want, you can go ahead and check it out. Yes, thank you for all of you guys for tuning in. See you in the next live.